Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. We're looking at all truck manufacturers from around the world. So I'm not sure if this is literally every truck manufacturer ever. That might be a pretty long list, but this is a lot of them. This is from a channel called Trucktopia, and it's been suggested by probably a dozen of you. So too many to thank, but thank you guys. I'm really loving the trucks, man. It's so interesting. And for basically my whole life, I never thought about trucking outside of the U.S., which is I'm learning is kind of a shame, right? Because there's some awesome, big, heavy-duty trucks all around the world. And we're going to learn a little less action today, but a little more info, right? It's good to learn about all these different trucks. We'll see some pictures, some brands that I for sure have never heard of, and maybe you can learn some too. Here we go, guys. Actually, first one, like right up quick. So SNVI from Algeria. There you go. There's a picture of one. I've never heard of it. Australia, RFW. Okay. That's interesting because I know Australia has some awesome trucking. Check out my channel for that because they really do. I know that Australia has like their own kind of subdivision of Kenworth. Like they make Kenworths in Australia, even though Kenworth is an American brand, for example. But RFW, that's an interesting one. I guess they're defunct now, though. Ooh, look at that one from Austria. And Austria as well. OAF. Austria makes a lot of trucks. Ooh, a Roman. Interesting. Dina from Mexico. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Mexico-style trucking, of course. I lived on the border. I saw trucks come in and out of Mexico into the U.S. and vice versa. I know that trucking culture is somewhat similar to ours. A lot of the same style. That's a beast. I probably have seen one of those and didn't know it. So yeah, Dina. That's a neat picture. That's a neat looking truck. Kind of mean looking. Oh, that's cool. I like that style. Ooh, there's a VW in Brazil. Cool. Oh, those are interesting. Agrale. Maz from Belarus. Those are cool. I feel like I've seen that in a video somewhere. Ooh, a Belgian truck. Preslav. Avia, there's a cool one. From Czech Republic. Skoda, nice. I love Skoda rally cars, I can tell you that. Praga. Interesting, like Prague, the city, right? Tatra. This is one of my favorite ones I've learned about so far. These things are awesome. Let me tell you, they're awesome. Even this one, you can see, look at this one is 5 axles, so I guess a 10 by 10, would that be correct? And look at every one of these things can steer. It's so badass. Tatra, really cool. Really cool Tatra, yep. A Sisu from Finland, wow. Vanaja. Remember, I'm probably pronouncing these wrong. Please forgive me, okay? These are all new to me. Delahy from France. Okay. Ooh, look at that. That's old. Wow. Some of these were from the 1800s and ended like 70 years ago. Renault. That's cool. Yeah, they're definitely still around. A lot of French trucks. Tons of these. Look at that old one. Wow. Really cool to see the historic ones, yeah? I feel like there's going to be a lot from Germany, too. Wow. Horch. Weren't they part of Audi or something? Lots of German trucks. And a lot of older brands that aren't necessarily around anymore. Oh, yeah. MAN trucks are from Germany. No kidding. Mercedes-Benz. Those are sharp. Those are sharp trucks. I have to learn about the Unimog. I hear from suggestions a lot. That's still coming up. All these are German. Look at that one. Short-lived. 8 years. What's the story with that? Why would it only be around for 8 years? Ooh, these are Hungarian brands now. Interesting truck. Fiat. I know they're around, obviously, but don't they make trucks? Like, I heard you guys say like Iveco was under Fiat. I think that's who makes them, right? Or does Fiat still make their own trucks as well? I don't know. Lancia, they made trucks. No kidding. I did not know that. I know they made some good rally cars. These are all Italian brands. There's a Iveco right there. Yes. Ooh, yes. DAF. Those are so cool, man. Loving those too. And they are from the Netherlands. They had quite a few manufacturers as well. Look at that. Wow. Those old trucks are crazy, huh? Poland. Okay. Ooh, a star. No kidding. That's cool. There's another Romania truck. Roman. I think we saw that earlier, yeah? Master Motors from... Did I say Pakistan? Pakistan? These are Russian trucks. Okay. These are in, like, some of the video games, aren't they? Like, Mud Runner or something? So I'm sure I've seen these somewhere. They make a lot as well. A Maz. A FAP. Serbian. Zastava. That's old. That pictured one anyway. Slovenia. Oh yeah, there is a badass machine right there. I think you have known, if you've seen my channel at all at this point, I think you know that I have definitely fallen for the Scania brand. These are so awesome. They're just awesome. What can I say? I love the look of them. I love the sound of them. They're really cool, and these things can pull some weight. Let me tell you, I've learned how powerful these things are. Love that they use the V8 diesels. Really cool brand, and they are Swedish. It's awesome. Of course, Volvo, yes, Swedish as well. They are spectacular. Some Spanish brands from Spain. España. Uro. Kind of interesting looking, yeah? Switzerland. Berna. That's a funny looking truck. It's old. It's got to be old. Ooh, some United Kingdom trucks. Okay. Atkinson, Smith. Kind of an interesting looking truck there. Wow. Didn't know they had all these brands either, quite frankly. Wow, look at that. I didn't know about that at all. Teva? And it looked like they were new and still around. Look at that. That is funny looking. Whoa. Leyland. Hey, I know them. I've heard of them before. Bedford. Okay. Wow, a lot of manufacturers I did not know from the UK. Interesting. Ukraine. Kraz. Beibin from China. Photon. Okay, I think I've heard of that one. I don't know why, but I feel like I have. A lot of brands from China as well. I don't think those are sold here, but I imagine they're sold elsewhere. Maybe all throughout Asia, maybe Europe, maybe Australia, I'm not sure. A lot of brands though. Look at those. Wow. A lot of these are different. It's cool seeing the variety. Now, these last couple definitely looked like Euro style. Like they went for that styling, right? God, a lot of different brands. India, yeah, they make some big trucks, I think, don't they? Mahindra. Now, we have Mahindras here. They're pretty rare, but you can actually buy like some... I don't know actually what you can buy, but I know for a fact you can buy like some smaller vehicles, not just like industrial trucks like this. I think you can buy some like recreational off-road vehicles from Mahindra here in the US. They're pretty cool actually. Tata Motors, isn't that a thing? I forgot about them. I feel like I've heard of them as well. I don't know how, but I have. Zimbabwe, wow, okay. Hino, yes. I saw those in Australian videos. Those are from Japan, okay. Isuzu. Now, Isuzu we used to have, and for some reason we don't. Now, I've seen a lot of like off-roading videos. I know they still make like consumer trucks and stuff too. I've seen, yeah, like I think in Europe and Australia and all these places, Asia, I assume probably Africa too. Maybe even South America. I think Isuzu is still pretty relevant. But here in the United States, we used to have them, and they're just gone. They're not here anymore. I don't know why. I know for a while they sold cars like under GM, like they shared parts with GM, like Chevy and Buick and stuff. But yeah, that's an interesting brand because they're still around, just not here. Wow, look at Toyota industrial trucks. That's different. Fuso is like Mitsubishi, right? Nissan. Yeah, they don't make trucks like that here, even though we have those brands. They don't sell their commercial trucks in the United States. Like, look at that. Hyundai, you don't see Hyundai semis here. Kia, even Kia makes, what? That's crazy. Kia makes trucks over there. We have Hyundai and Kia cars, but nothing else. That's so weird. Turkish brands. Fargo. Wow, looks like an American truck. That's kind of cool. American La France. Yes, they make our fire trucks here in the U.S. Ford. Now, that's definitely, okay, that is a Ford semi-truck, which is interesting to see. As you can clearly see, that's like Euro style to me anyway. And that is definitely a picture taken in Europe. You would never see this truck on the road here, even though Ford is definitely an American brand. That is not here. Ford does not make, as far as I know, modern semi-trucks here in the U.S. They're usually, Kenworth, Mack, Peterbilt, Freightliner, things like that. So that's interesting that they do. But yeah, United States brand, but they don't make those here, if that makes sense. Or they don't drive them here on the roads. Freightliner, that's very American. Yeah, you see those everywhere. That's iconic here. International, yep, all over the place here. Kenworth, they're so beautiful. Yes, I like those trucks a lot. Mack. So I'm obviously familiar with these. Caterpillar's awesome. Until recently, was a local Illinois company. Now they are headquartered in Texas. I don't blame them though. Nikola, yeah, that's a new thing. Tesla, 2003. So a little wonky on the on the years, if I may add. I don't think the Tesla Semi was around in 03. Peterbilt, yes, that's very American. I tend to like those the most. Autocar. Now, I actually didn't know about that one. Sterling, yes. Definitely heard of that. Bearing. Not that one. Western Star. Those are super cool. Even in the U.S., I'd say, I wouldn't say rare. That's too strong of a word. But you don't see Western Stars as much. You see the other big brands more. So it's kind of cool when you see Western Star. They're neat, and they're a little bit different. Chevy, yeah, we have Chevy box trucks and things here. So that's accurate. White Motor Company, I don't know about them at all. Marmon, I don't know about them. Hendrickson, these are all new. I mean, maybe they were older, Or maybe I've seen them and I just wouldn't know it. You know what I mean? Scott. Seen a Scott from Canada? Hayes. Definitely pretty American looking, but obviously different. Pacific. Wow. That's cool. I didn't know Canada had their own semi-truck brand. So that's going to be it for that one, guys. This is a little bit different of a video. I know it's not a lot of action or anything, but it's kind of cool to see all these manufacturers at once. It might be a little hard to comment on this video just because there's so much going on. So if you would like to comment, point out some of your favorite brands, please do so down below. A lot to take in there, right? That was like probably over 100 brands I didn't count. And of course, a lot of brands that either aren't around anymore or, of course, are probably in limited regional areas. And definitely most of those not available here that I would see here in the United States. So very interesting to learn, though, see all the different trucks. Of course, you can see the different eras. Like this is a modern truck shown in this picture. And then you can see how different it looks from like trucks from like the 30s and the 50s and the 80s. It's just cool. So this was kind of neat. A little bit on the different side, but you know what? It's fun to learn about all the brands and how important trucking is worldwide. It's one of the things that makes the world go round, right? Check the link in the description down below so you can watch this whole video uninterrupted and browse their channel. throw a like, a thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Subscribe to join this amazing community we have here. In closing, my name is Ian. You watch an IWrocker. And until next time, y'all. I'll catch you later.